Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to War Thunder with me, ArmouredLemon. Today we have another tank review, featuring the quote, German unquote, KV-1b 756R, a premium heavy tank you can buy in-game for 1600 golden lions. The tank is unique in War Thunder, in the sense that it is essentially a Russian tank with a German gun, mantlet and cupola slapped on it. During the chaotic early stages of Operation Barbarossa, large numbers of Russian tanks and vehicles fell into the hands of advancing Wehrmacht panzer divisions. The KV-1 was heavier and better armoured than anything fielded by the Germans until the introduction of the Tiger and Panther, so any remotely operable or serviceable examples were pressed into service by the Wehrmacht. There was only one documented example of a KV-1 being upgunned from its native ZIS-5 76.2mm to the long-barrelled 75mm KWK L48, which fought at Kursk against its creators as part of the 204th Panzer Regiment. Any further information is sketchy, but it is safe to assume that this lone chimera died fighting against the nation that built her. So here is the tank as it appears in War Thunder today. In reality, it's lost and forgotten, but here it is eternal, and I do appreciate games like War Thunder for helping to keep the memory of such unique vehicles alive. The vehicle, designated KV-1b 756R, sits at rank 3 with a battle rating of 5.0. I play exclusively realistic and sim battles, so we'll review the tank's performance in these game modes. At 5.0, realistic battles, you'll come up against formidable opponents such as IS-1s, IS-2s, SU-152s, which can and will knock you out with ease. Soviet big guns aren't all you have to worry about. You'll also come against 76mm armed Shermans, British cruisers that will dance circles around you, and infantry tanks such as the Churchill, which will laugh at your shots until you get to suicidally close ranges. Now for more bad news. The mobility on this tank is garbage. Even for a heavy tank, this thing is very sluggish, loses all speed in turning, and manages to go even slower on off-road terrain. When the game starts, you pick a direction and stick with it. This tank doesn't do tactical relocation. Its armour is a step up from the early KV models on the Soviet tech tree, most significantly being the 25mm applique plate stuck over the upper front glacis of the hull. The side armour is thin, but has a slight bonus of large coverage by the tracks, road wheels and return rollers. Beneath the side armour are the fuel tanks and ammo storage, so it's always best to keep the front of the tank firmly towards the enemy. Rear armour, as always, isn't worth mentioning. If someone's shooting at you in the back, you're screwed. The gun is fantastic. It has the typical characteristics of German long-barrelled cannons, a great reload time and a flat trajectory over long distances. In terms of ammunition, your best bet is to carry mostly APC-BC, which can defeat most opponents, with a small supply of APCR to pick off the crew and modules of harder targets or at longer range. All in all, I think the captured KV-1b is a very capable machine that gives you a lot of bang for your golden eagles. It's a solid experience grinder that's also fun and easy to drive. I'd like to mention at this point that I hadn't had the tank for very long at the time of recording this footage, so I apologise to those of you infuriated by the fact that I'm pointlessly firing ineffective shells at a Sherman Jumbo. I'll bring APCR next time. I'll let you enjoy this half decent footage now. Thanks for watching everyone, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a thumbs up and a comment below, and subscribe for more reviews.